Hi guys, it's Josh, and before we get into this video, I just want to say a massive thank you for all the support I've had on the last video. It's actually insane. I'm glad you enjoyed it. It was a pretty good adventure, I'd say so. But I am now on a new server. It's a brilliant server. I'll leave the Discord in like down below if you want to play on it. It's got amazing loot cycle. It's vanilla, first person, 50 slot server. Great admin / owner. He's brilliant. If you've got any questions, you can always talk to him and he'll always respond. Yeah, in this video you might be wondering how I've got a car and an M4. Basically, I spawned in, got lucky, found a military train, and it had an M4 in, and I found a car like 2 minutes down the road. So yeah, but yeah, this server's brilliant. It is low pop at the moment, sadly, but if we can get a lot of people in, it'll be booming. Yeah, I really do see it like going to high pop very soon. We have a lot of people joining the Discord, and everyone on the server is pretty nice. I've ran into a couple people on the server, so yeah. And also the owner hasn't told me to say this about his server. I just think it's a brilliant server. So if you want to join, feel free to join, and I hope you enjoy the video. So, I got an electro spawn, and I started to head up north. So, we're going to be picking up in this camp where I found some good loot. It wasn't insane. There wasn't many people in the server at this point. There was maybe 10 people in the server, and yeah, we were just messing around for a little bit. I wasn't on with Mason at this point. I think Mason was somewhere else. Yeah, but we were just running around trying to find some loot so we could get a little base going, and yeah, I got kind of lucky, but you'll have to see. So here you can see we found a green medium tent, and it was a pretty lucky find considering I never fucking find tents in general, okay? I never do. I struggle to find barrels, and so we normally just use up ending crates, but as soon as I got that, I decided to chuck it in the car and head to northwest. So now we're in northwest. On this server, by the way, there is custom military zones. I don't know if I've said this already, but northwest is pretty customized, and there's a couple of other places that are customized, and it's really good because yeah, there's just more to it. So if you want to join the server, again, please join, and if you're enjoying the video, please make sure you like and subscribe. It means a lot. We're nearly at 150 subs. I think we got like 10 subscribers from the last video, what is insane. So yeah, but now, in this video, we are currently just outside Green Mountain in one of these towns. And I heard gunshots, and there wasn't many people in the server. So I was trying to find some more tents, and I heard a couple gunshots. I thought there was a couple people fighting, but you'll have to see, and you'll find out what happens. So just to clarify, at this point, I thought it was 2 guys fighting, or just a couple other guys fighting. So I ran in there to investigate. Mason was a couple towns over. He was like 20-minute run away. So I gave him a ping on I-Survive, told him where it was, and I was just hoping he would get there before maybe I might die, or you know what I mean. And in the end, I knew it was going to take him quite a while, so I just ballsed it and just ran in and hoped for the best. And yeah, you'll see what happens again. Like, it's kind of mad how I found these people. They're just driving around, just heard the odd gunshot. So yeah, and later on, I found out why they were shooting. So here, I was just trying to find out if I could find them or see them or anything, because I thought it was a couple guys fighting. A gunfight happened. And then I looked towards the greenhouse and I see movement. It turns out there was 2 guys and they were together. Okay, and I thought they saw me when he dipped behind the greenhouse, because I thought he might have seen some player standing on a hill. You know what I mean? But they didn't. So after I saw one run right, I was waiting behind this tomato house, and I can't lie, my heartbeat was fucking racing. I don't know why. This game just makes your heartbeat race. I love it. That's like the one thing on a game you don't have. This game like provides that. So yeah. So I saw the guy, and I didn't realise for him to be running so quickly on the road. I thought he was maybe be like running towards me, but he wasn't. He was running out of the town. So I lit him up, hit him a couple times, and I saw a teammate hit him. He died pretty quickly, and I went to finish off the friend who ran off. And here you can see, spray him down, and well, his gun was on single shot, so he didn't hit me. They had an SVD and some other stuff, which was amazing. But here's the twist in the story. Okay, so after looting him, I invited him to the party. So as you can see, what's on screen, this is a picture of the server, the custom spawns, and also some of the gear. So after, I invited them to the party, and they seemed pretty nice, and I felt bad for killing them. One of them was just new to the game, so I invited them to the party. I picked them up from Electro, and drove them to Northwest so they can get geared, because they weren't really geared. They literally found an SVD and then I killed them, so I felt a little bit bad. So I brought them to Northwest, started chilling with them a little bit, and after that we logged off, and this footage is now the next day. We found a base, a raided base with a crap ton of barrels. There's like 32 in there, and I was like, wait a minute, let's check the school and see if there's a base there. And in the end, we found 3 vehicles full with gear. The reason we were out on a loot run was to find nails and obviously tents, and we ended up finding a fuck ton of nails in that car. And yeah, people are gonna think this is scripted. It's really not. Me and Mason are just really good at finding loot for some reason. It's insane. So yeah, we decided to take the green Arda and went back to this base and yeah, filled it up. And a lot of people on the server are now going to start taking these barrels, so I'm probably going to have to try and get as many as possible. But, yeah. The next day, we actually came back with the guy we actually killed. His name's Tom. Pretty nice. We told Tom where the cars were, so he got one, but the blue Arda was gone. So someone had been there back since and probably moved the car away, knowing that someone had found their stash. And, yeah. The adventure continues. So after this, we decided to dump our gear off at a little stash we have, and I decided to go to the gas zone at Pavlovo. And I've been there a couple times, but I have never been on this server, so I thought I would. So Mason, he went and got our mate Billy, and yeah, he's new to the game, so we're trying to teach him everything. But yeah, so Mason took him to Northwest to loot up. So this is us leaving Novaya after getting a couple barrels, a couple leftovers, a couple tents. So yeah, and I went back to base, got the gas gear, and decided to head in. And this is my run. I found a Vow and some other stuff. It's pretty good. A ton of explosives, what we will be using to raid in the next video, if we can actually get in. Because there's a little bit of an issue for some reason we've came into. But yeah, you'll see it if I do choose to upload that video. So this is us, well, just me running around, looting up. It only took me 2 filters actually. I was pretty quick, and I think one of them was like half empty anyway. But yeah, I'm definitely over prepared because I brought a couple Russian gas masks as well. I was using the British one with the filters. And yeah, this is me just stopping for a second. I can't remember. I think I got interrupted or something. But yeah, so this is me just running around. At this point, there was no zombies for some reason. I don't know why. I think there might have been an issue, or maybe they just didn't spawn in for some reason. But it wasn't like someone beat me to here, because there was fuck tons of loot. And I mean that, like, I was just running into grenades. And I think I pulled about, like, 18 out. And I got really lucky, because I did a run the next day, and I got maybe 2, 3. So this was just a really lucky run. And I only actually got 1 grenade launcher. I was very surprised. My next run I got a couple. But, yeah, that's for another video. So you can just see me running around, just gearing up. I was still wondering why there was no zombies here, I'll be honest with you. I was like, where are all the zombies? That's probably why this run was so quick, because I didn't have to walk around carefully, stealthy and all that. But yeah, if you're on the server, I definitely recommend fucking going into this gas zone. It's really good. It's not too overpowered, but it's not too crap, if you know what I mean. I still haven't found an LAR on the server, and I've hit probably around 50 heli crashes, to be honest with you. We've hit so many. We find them, like, we just go around the Green Mountain. We found so many. And we still haven't found an LAR, surprisingly. See, I'm guessing we're going to have to go to Tissy or something, I don't know. Or I'll probably speak to the owner. So, yeah, here I was just running around. And I looked up and I saw a medium tent with camouflage. And I was like, wait a minute, no way someone's tried to make a little hidden stash up there. So I decided to run up and see if there's anything up there. So after looting up, I decided to make sure I would find every grenade I possibly could. Because I wanted to make sure that I had as many as I could to have a raid. Because we knew a base location we wanted to raid, however, we didn't know if we could pull it off. But yeah, if we manage to do it, you'll see it in the next video, definitely. If you're still watching, I just want to say thank you, and make sure you do like and subscribe. And look, if you've got any advice you want to give me, please chuck it in the comments. I'd love to hear it. And yeah, I'll put the Discord in the server, like in the description and everything. Make sure you definitely watch till the end, because as you can see, you'll see what happens. Yeah, it's kind of annoying, but yeah, it is what it is. It's Dayz. So this is me entering the actual hospital, just running up these bloody stairs. They took forever, and they just keep going on and on. So I got to the roof, and I went to check the tent. We didn't end up taking the tent just because I hadn't had any room, but as you can see, you'll see now, there's fuck all in it, and it was a waste of time. That's the most annoying thing. I was expecting like grenades and all sorts. My mind was going mad. So after a quick scout around, I decided to leave the gas zone. So after I left the gas zone, this is me heading out in this Grenada. We don't have the car anymore, I accidentally flipped it, but yeah. This is me just heading out, heading back to base, and this will be the end of the video, so thank you for watching. There's not a lot of PvP in here, I'm sorry, but we just couldn't get that much. And because we've moved server, it's a little bit harder. We're thinking about playing on a server for a little bit longer to see if we can enjoy it. Like, well, not enjoy it, but get more people in. And if it keeps growing, then we'll definitely stay. But yeah, thanks for watching. This is the end of the video. Like and subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you.